Okay, Drew, you're on. Drew.
Hey, can I get everyone's attention?
Yeah.
Tell them this
Is this somebody else? Yeah.
How did you guys get these primes?
Well, first of all, thank you for coming. This is a very, very special occasion. It's Dave and Rita's 50th wedding anniversary. Did Abbot Roger or Bishop Roger do a great job at today's Mass? That's a Benedictine graduate, a priest, somebody that we're very, very proud of. I have all of my high school memories started with Abbot Roger. He was the football coach. He drove this bus. And this bus at Benedictine, this thing was probably out of the 1930s. And Abbot Roger, Father Roger at the time, would drive that, and we would go, and he would get everybody singing, the men of Benedictine, and it was just a wonderful thing. It's been just terrific to watch him advance over the years to become the abbot of Benedictine and then the auxiliary bishop of Cleveland, and then to have him back to celebrate such a special day with my parents was just really very, very moving for me. My name's Andy Smith. I'm the oldest of the boys on the Smith family. If I can just go around real quickly and just point out the rest of the Smith children. There's Claire over there. The next one is Brian, and this is his beautiful house, and I want to make special, I want to point out that his wife Karen, I think, did a lot of the work in setting up this party, so really, really special thanks to Karen. From Columbus, Ohio, is next in line is my brother Dan. Where is he? Dan. From Dallas, Texas, is my next brother Steve, holding his little boy Ryan right there. And the man over there with the copper shirt is Gomer. He's living in Pittsburgh. Where is Kevin?
Right here.
Kevin, stand up. All right. In from Indianapolis. We have this is just a wonderful ceremony, a great party. We thought that we would kick it off with a prayer. We dug in and we ate, but there's never a problem when you can pray after the meal as well. So.
We have to do this left to right here. This prayer is a prayer for married couples. Before we got married, Lord, we wanted to believe that our love for each other would automatically enable us to live together happily and compatibly.
We now realize that our life together can be only as good and as happy as each of us wants to make it.
We have learned that marriage is an adventure that is as demanding and challenging as it is rewarding and pleasurable. And its success depends upon the willingness of each of us to always give it our best.
When we fail to do so, Lord, don't hesitate to step in and straighten us out.
Keep reminding us that a successful marriage is just not an accident or a matter of luck.
It's an accomplishment that is achieved through much understanding, a lot of accepting, a lot of overlooking, and a whole lot of loving.
It's a joy that's earned and sustained by not only giving, a lot of giving, but also a lot of giving in. Amen. We're getting a lot of truisms from Father Roger and now Dave Smith. Just a couple things before we get started. This is going to be a very short program, but I thought you might know that this is just part of a big celebration. Earlier in the year, with our good friends Joel and Phyllis Arnold, Rita and I went on a cruise to the Adriatic and the Mediterranean, and for about 2 weeks, and that was sort of the kickoff of the party time. Last Sunday in Bloomington, Illinois, we had a similar party of this, a little bit smaller. We were married in Bloomington, Illinois, and we had our vows renewed over at Holy Trinity Church. And then we went back to the little country club where we had a reception 50 years ago and had a nice little reception for largely family and the people who would not be practical for them to come to Ohio. I know you find it hard to believe, but Rita has some sisters that are in their late 80s and 90s. She was very young when she was married. So, place was between the two of us.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, yes. Okay. Rita's got a few acknowledgments she'd like to make here.
Oh, okay. Bishop Roger had to leave, but we wanted to thank him. He certainly did a beautiful job. And Father Snow, who is our pastor now, and it was wonderful to have him celebrating. I wanted to thank all of our 7 children who are here, and they are the ones who gave this party. And I think then Andy sort of introduced everybody, so we won't go through all of that again. I'm not sure. Did David Klein get introduced? He's running around here with food.
He's in the kitchen.
And he's in line to be my favorite son-in-law. He and Claire are engaged. And that's my first favorite son-in-law. Went to heaven a couple of years ago. So anyway, we are delighted to have David, and his mother and sister are here somewhere.
Right here.
Right here. Oh, right here. His mother, Charlotte, and sister, Trace. And anyway, then we also wanted to acknowledge some people who came a long, long distance. We have Ann and Bill Wilson, who are all the way from Texas, Austin, Texas. And Dave and Bill worked together for many, many years. And then the Marchands, John Claude and Pierrette, all the way from Montreal. Some wonderful, wonderful trips together, including going to Montreal in 20-degree below zero weather one year where we saw the ice palaces from China. But it's been a wonderful time. Then we have Katie Richard Zarabello, who's wandering around here with a camera.
Right here.
And Katie is our adopted daughter, and she has just been a real treasure in our life. I just wanted to say that I had these friends, and one of the bridesmaids came to California this summer, and they spent 3 or 4 days with us. And it was her mother, her parents were from Italy. And years ago, I was in Chicago with 3 little kids at the time, and they were running all over and driving me crazy. And she said to me, "Rita, these are your riches in your old age." I didn't know then, but I do know now what she meant. And so I do thank all of you kids, because you are all. And I guess I see Steve standing over here. Did we introduce Ryan? He's our youngest one here.
Youngest grandchild.
Yeah. And Stevie's around somewhere. And Megan passed out programs at church. And so anyway, it's so wonderful to have everybody gathered.
Thanks, Ann. Rita sort of glossed over one thing. Dave Klein, who's in that very short line to be her favorite son-in-law. One of the extra reasons is that he was also our caterer today for all the food and beverage, and this is all homemade. Dave is into cooking very much, and we wouldn't have had the food and the beverage if it wasn't for our son-in-law to be Dave Klein. I thought he was in there scouring pans or something. All right.
Okay. And then I was thinking there was nobody here that was at our wedding 50 years ago in Bloomington, because we did a lot of that last week. But I just realized Jean Corrigan Belhay was at our wedding 50 years ago.
Oh, wow. Your engagement party.
and is now residing in Florida, but has been in Chicago part of the summer, so we're so lucky to have her with us. God bless you, baby.
Thank you. Hey, I'm Brian, and just a little bit, it's kind of a rebuttal to what my mom said, but we just want to go through something real fast. Mom, can you come up here for a moment and please hold this? I'd like her to hold this up. This is an example of a parenting that goes way back. And what this is it's a little bit of an advent calendar because it has all the days that go up to Christmas. And it says the super satisfactory Smiths. Jobs, table manners, put shoes away, pick up clothes, hang up coats, making beds, etc., etc. And, you know, we had to dig deep into the family archives for this because we've been spending several months putting this all together. But, you know, the fact of the matter is last night about 8 o'clock, my parents were over here at the house, and, you know, we had the tent set up, and we were, you know, looking at the Weather Channel and everything else, and wondering how this was all going to come together. And I walked in, and my mom was standing in front of the large screen there watching the video show of all the slides, you know, that go back all the time to where they were married. And I thought, well, this is a special moment. This is kind of a mother-son moment. And so I went up to her, and I said, and I looked at the screen, and I said, Mom, did you realize it was that great when you were going through all of it? And without batting an eyelash, she said, no, not at all. Not at all. Well, there's a couple of jewels. If you could hold that open for a moment, I'd like Stephen. This is Brother Stephen. Hold up for everybody to see. Now, he generally got good scores, but we have to talk about a few transgressions here. This is what Steve did wrong before Christmas. Sometime, we think this is the early 1970s. So, Stephen, where are you? Raise your hand so everybody can see you. Okay, you did okay, but you got points off for the following items. Slept in closet. Okay. Number 2, bit Danny. Okay. Dan, raise your hand. Number 3, bit Danny. Number 4, bit Danny. Okay, number 5, scribbled on wallpaper with crayons. And number 6, bit Danny. Okay? Now Dan is over here, and Dan's discretions that time before Christmas were, number 1, stole a Pepsi. Number 2, bit Brian's finger. Number 3, fighting. Number 4, bit Brian's back. Number 4, bit Claire's arm. Number 5, fighting at table. And then for some reason the comment is in there is very good, but then it goes back to fighting, bit Brian, and then closes out with peanut butter on curtains. Now remember, this is 2 out of 7 kids, so okay. As I mentioned, I'm Brian. I will bring this upon myself. I did not make my bed. I was fighting at the table. However, it says I was marking on the chart, and if you look closely, you can see I was improving my grades here. Fighting at the table and bickering. Now, Andy, raise your hand over there. Andy, number 1, fighting. Number 2, talk back. Number 3, did not make bed. Number 4, did not make bed. And number 5, you got a sassy. This is straight out of the archives. Now, where's Claire? Claire? Okay, Claire, stand up. Claire, stand up. Okay, Claire, you got points off for dirty socks in dresser. Impolite on telephone. Number 3, fighting at table. And number 4, if you could imagine this, bickering. So that's when there were only 5 kids. 2 more blessings came from heaven to bring it all down. But I'm sure that 50 years later, that the headline that they put on this page, the super satisfactory Smiths, we're just trying to make up for it all. We all love you a lot. There's one guest that cannot be with us here today. If you get that right down, can you get that down? That's right down. Pope Benedict cannot be with us today. He said he'll have to have Roger, Bishop Roger, take care of it. He had a few other commitments. But we have something here that was sent from the Vatican for both of you, if you would open that up. It was beautifully wrapped by the Dominican sisters in Springfield, Illinois. We have a Springfield, Illinois Dominican sister connection to all of this. Okay. Hold it carefully.
Table blessing.
Katie, you gotta get ready with the. If you two would hold that, and I'll take it.
The older boys used to do it.
Okay. This is from the Vatican. It says, His Holiness Benedict XVI cordially imparts the apostolic blessing to David Andrew Smith and Rita Marguerite Clary, and invokes an abundance of divine graces on the occasion of their 50th wedding anniversary, September 14th, 1957 to September 14th, 2007.
It's sort of traditional at all these family gatherings that Rita says, Dave, would you sing Danny Boy? And I finally, after 50 years of marriage, have learned that I don't always have to do what I'm told. So rather than sing Danny Boy today, there's another song I think it's a lot more fitting. And in some ways it mirrors Abbott Rogers' homily. But listen carefully to the words. Well, wait a minute. Rita's got a better idea.
That's all. Which I've been trying for 50 years. But anyway, Dave did this last week in Bloomington, and it took me totally by surprise, and I was dying 1,000 deaths as he was going through. But I think it will be very meaningful if all of our family and grandchildren come up. Riley, yeah, you can take it. Alex, come on.
The other round.
Alex made the weigh-ins this morning in Columbus, so you can come. Danny, David, and no, you're fine. Abby, and do you know where Julie and Yvette? Julie, we're missing Julie and Gomer and Mackenzie.
Higher than. Some kids are jumping.
Gomer, get.
Do you want a video too?
Yes.
Well, this is as many as we can get together. So we're fine.
Some of the kids here.
There's always room for one more on the couch.
There's no bigger.
That's fine.
You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You are everything that I hope for. What's more, you're everything I need. You are so beautiful, Rita, to me. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything that I hope for. And what's more, you're everything I need. You are so beautiful, Rita, to me. Such joy and happiness you bring. Such joy and happiness you bring, like a dream. You're like a guiding light shining in the night. You're heaven sent to me. You are so beautiful.
Voice, and I think I'm almost tone deaf. But I love it, and but I was dying last week when he did that, 'cause I didn't know what he was going to do, but today it's truly meaningful. God bless you.
Nothing's changed over 50 years.
What?
So once again, thanks everyone for coming. Enjoy the rest of the party.
Andy's like sitting in the back. He's got this big shirt on, this big like football neck, and he's standing in the back row like he's flexing his neck like this. Photographer was like, "Hey, Big Red, relax."
I remember that.
Good looking guy. You gotta.
Okay, who's with family?
My family's not here yet.
No, like singular.
I've got five. Single family.
The five?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say I'm gonna have everybody kind of get together.
You want to sit on
off
top.
to their own side so I can kind of keep everybody
With
together.
your family. You want to sit Stevie, get over here.
Well, we're gonna.
Stevie, get over here. Hey, Danny and Alex, come here. I mean, because I think there's people that are part of families that like to be in other families.
Yeah. So are we missing one still?
Yes,
waiting?
yes. My wife is on her way. She's coming. I already talked to her.
You know where we are?
She's petite. She can sit on his shoulder. Yes. Just like a little.
I have long arms. All right, guys.
Hey, Charlie Fries is there.
I'm checking it after.
Wait a second. Where am I? What do you want me? Anywhere? We're going to have to do a lot of Photoshop.
You know how to do that?
How many could you Photoshop in?
Oh, why? Am I missing some?
Yeah, we do 4. Do what?
Closer in, squeeze a little bit.
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, it's a little hot, I know.
Oh, come on. You're sweaty. Come on.
All right. Very good, very good. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna count to 3. Everybody look right up there.
We're audio too, so let's hear
You guys
cheese.
gotta look up here, okay?
Stevie, look.
All right. Guys ready? 2 and 3. All right. Do one more. 2 and 3. All right.
Stevie, I'm worried about you.
And one more. 2, 3. Up here, guys. Up here. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Okay, guys?
Put your hands down, buddy.
Hands down. Hands down, please. Okay, thanks, guys. All right, 3, 2, and 3. Do one more. 2 and 3. Those are great. Those are very good.
Is that all we need?
You want to try another pose?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would ordinarily say yes. Why don't we have the other side of the post? We are. We want to get our classic.
All right, everybody. 2 and 3. Hold on. Let me put it down.
Zoom in on Little Miss. Okay, so that's Rory McCloud, Mackenzie. Yeah. I got a close-up shot of the other one. I scrolled across of everybody.
Yeah, you slide this way.
Oh, well, kids, you better smile, man. Hey, Stevie, you want that new dog? Stevie, hang on. Hey, Steve.
Oh, man.
Stevie.
Big smile, man.
Hang on.
And then you two scoot over.
Oh, they're free.
What was that breeze?
Well, if only they'd been there before.
Oh, yeah.
He's got all
one and done. Here we go.
In front of everyone is not exactly a pleasing sight.
I'm gonna get a shot.
He's crying.
Say, just do this.
See, no wonder they call you Butthead.
You said that to him.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
There you go, boy. Brand new webkins.
oh, we got some webkins, buddy.
All right.
Everybody say webkins.
Everybody say webkins.
Everyone say webkins.
Let's let him kick. It's all right. As long as he's looking at me.
He's kicking me.
All right.
Now 3 weeks. Come on.
Last photo, everybody. 2 and 3. Okay.
Mace, good job, guys.
Good job. 3. Let's get one more. 2 and 3.
Like I've never waited.
And one more. 2 and 3. All right.
Oh, that's so cute. I want 10 wallets.
All right. 2 and 3.
Oh, that was.
2
Look at Mackenzie.
Last one.
Look at those hair.
Right here, boy. Right here.
Ew.
He's got a toe jam. Put your shoe down, buddy.
Come on, buddy.
Right here,
Get back
McGuire.
on. All right. Last one. Smiling for it. Keep your feet down. 2 and 3. All right. Yeah, there you go. You made that.
Look at Macy.
Danny, I picked her up and I about threw her up into the tree. Here's this.
Why?
See you turning your head like this. She's so light. I was like,
Hey, Mom and Dad,
that's what Mackenzie used to be like. Now she's all grown up. Like a
Dad,
little lady with
we
teeth.
want you bench pressing Mom over the just like that.
Macy.
And now you can go swing him. Okay, go do it some more.
I need to
Over the
help,
fountain.
or else my cancel.
Oh, look at that. It's going to be a romance shot.
Dad bench pressing Mom over the fountain.
Send it into the TV.
Wow, I wonder if the weather was like this. Oh, well.
Oh, after the picture.
I hope it doesn't stay on this.
We're all done.
My dad was more than $1 million.
Dan, by the way, Andy played Latin in high school.
That'll be a bestseller.
No, I haven't gotten the card. I can call you tomorrow. I'm not going to put them on the website tonight. I can give you a call tomorrow.
That might make the cover.
Is this everything?
Oh, Dave, what's the word? What's new? Tell me something good.
My band's doing well.
Are you playing this weekend?
Um,
Well, this weekend's over.
yeah.
Well,
There's